Good morning. I think we are live already. Yes. Yeah. Waiting for anyone to see whether you all can hear us clearly, because once again we are here live in public, out in the open. Yeah. So I think we have to speak a little bit louder.
Sure.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everybody, and good afternoon and good evening to whoever you are watching here. Us live. I'm Elaine, and today I'm honored to be able to invite Josephine here with me to be a part of my 10X challenge as one of my honored interviewee for my 10X challenge. Okay, good morning. I'm not very sure. Can someone who hop on live tell us whether you all can hear us? Okay, so anyway, we will start my interview with Josephine, a recent job quitter.
Yay!
Yay, recent job quitter.
Yes.
I'm sure that there's a lot of other people's dreams as well, right? Yeah, I actually attempted to be a full-time stay-at-home mom, but during the COVID, I actually decided to say no, cannot. My kids drive me crazy. But I have to say, because of the business that we are in, I'm actually able to say more years. I'm able to spend more times with my kids. So despite of having my full-time job, that's my me time. Yeah, my me time. But of course, everybody dreams is different. But for Josephine, definitely her time is still able to be there for her two girls, right?
That's right.
Her two girls. Yeah, maybe no boys, but boys more can. Okay, hey Lily, are you able to hear us? I just want to make sure you are able to hear us, because now we don't have a speaker or using a phone, and the connection just show us slow connection. Okay, anyway, hope for the best. All right, so here, today is not about me. Today is about Josephine, who's going to share her journey, in this business, and how, her why, and why her decisions to become a job quitter recently, and what is the achievement and everything about her. All right, okay. So, yeah.
Sure. Hi. Happy Women's Day to everybody out there. Thank you, Elaine, for inviting me. I'm very honored to be on here today to share my journey. Okay, so about 30 months ago, I actually found, during COVID, I was actually a marketing manager for a gym. So during COVID, of course, we know what happened. All the gyms had to close, because we went into circuit breaker, and we then the gym has no more business because we are forced to close, right? So I also lost my job then, because and that was the first time ever I felt so desperate and so sad also, because I didn't know I was so easy to be replaced and so easy to be sorry, no more job. You see, get what I mean?
So many people are affected during that period.
Yeah, so whole gym, basically he cannot continue the gym business because too many months to close. So he had to close, and then we had all got to go. So there wasn't a period for us to settle down. It was just us to go immediately. That's all. So imagine the impact that we have, because I have two girls, and suddenly he tell me that I'm out of job, and it was already a shock to me, and it was also my push factor for me to find a plan B, because I really don't want this to happen to another such thing to happen again, and then I still don't have a plan B, you see. So that's where I started to explore more side hustle, how do I even to start my own online business and things like that. And then I chanced upon an ad, and then which aligned with what I really looking for, that I can actually build this on the side as on top of my full-time job. So after being retrenched for a few months, I fortunately got a job again. So I went back to work. I work on this business on the side. So for the longest, so I have been working full time and still working on this business, and it was a up and down journey. Of course, entrepreneurs, we have a lot of journeys up and down. But I think the breakthrough for me is that I'm finally able to say goodbye to the corporate world. Finally, I can say to reclaim my own freedom and time, because what I really hated most as a working mom, right, is for me to ask permission from my boss to take leave to take care of my children. I mean, you imagine someone sick, right? And then you have to quickly, you had to discuss with your husband. So you take leave or I take leave? So who's taking leave? Who's taking care of the sick child, right? And then sometimes we have both. We have meetings. We cannot go on leave just like that. And we had to call our colleagues to check whether they can cover us. They can, they can replace us for that day and things like that. And then I really hated this feeling of the mom's guilt is really strong, and also the feeling of rushing after work, like during mad hours, right? You still have to pick your kids up, and then before 7 o'clock, you must reach the school before 7 o'clock. And then they were both in different school, one in primary school and one in preschool. So imagine we had to run 2 sides, and then it's really very tiring for us. And then it's always about mad rush. So morning mad rush, then we work, and then evening rush again. So it's all about everything is about rushing. There's nothing about making memories together. There's really nothing. And after a long day work, right, when you are busy at work and we are very frustrated at work, you tend to bring that mood back to the energy back to your family. And then even though you are not very you are not unknowingly you bring this energy back to your kids, and then sometimes you really just flare up. You just scold them for the littlest thing, right? So I feel that I need to put a stop to all these things. Like this is not a lifestyle that I really want. I don't want my kids to face a very tired, very unhappy mom that is so busy working and then really neglect their feelings. So so finally I had this chance, I have this business, and I'm so thankful that my plan B is finally is my plan A now. So it wasn't possible without this business, honestly, because I would never thought of quitting my job ever at such an age. Never. You see, in Singapore, how stressful it is, how high the living cost is. It's impossible for you to think that you can quit at this early age, right?
Yeah, especially as staying in Singapore, I do agree that the high standard of living, and you have families to take care, and you want to be there. It's not like easily says that just my husband working or just my wife working, or only just one spouse to work to support and sustain a livelihood in Singapore. So for Joe, I feel that this is a very big steps, or actually a lot who don't even dare to dream of quitting to become a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad. Yeah, with only one, the fear. But I'm really glad that Joe, because of this business, you're able to take that big step. I feel that for me, it takes a lot of courage.
Definitely.
It takes a lot of courage.
A lot of planning as well.
Yeah, a lot of planning, and without I'm sure you're mature enough to say that if there is not a big cushion for you to really fall back on, I don't think anyone would even dare to take the step out to really take these decisions, to quit the job and losing a source of income. So but Joe, you did it, you did it. Like if you ask myself, I have my full-time job. Some of your point you mentioned just now, I have to go back and reflect. Yeah, but I'm glad that because why I have a full-time job, I have a whole kampong to help me. I have a whole kampong to help me. Otherwise, I would also be facing the dilemma, say to work or not to work. Yeah. But and from what you shared, I feel I can see that both you and Derek are very committed. Very committed, because it's just like you will take everything to manage. If you are able to manage on your own, right? On your own.
Yes. No helper, nothing.
Yeah, no helper. No dad, no mom, no any other extra hands to help. But for me, I have a whole kampong. This is the true fact in Singapore.
Yes.
If you don't have a whole kampong to help you, I think that you basically have to really plan forward. Otherwise, you'll be losing either time or work. There's no life balance. Sorry. In Singapore, I don't believe in work. There's no such thing.
Balance.
Yeah, there's no such thing as work-life balance. I also face a dilemma. She faced of not enough leave.
Yes, not enough leave.
Kids sick. Yeah.
Kids sick,
who is going to take leave?
And another thing is I really hated is school holidays, when all the kids can go, can rest at home, can wake up late. Then you have to send your kids to student care during the holidays. Imagine how they feel and how I feel, because after a whole term of studying, they really want to rest. But if both of us are working, we have to send them to student care even during the holidays. So it's pretty sad for them lah, because holidays still have to go to school, even though it's not a normal school hours. But still, doesn't feel good. I don't feel good as a mom sending them during holidays. So I'm very glad that next week, March holiday, I finally can bring them to kids camp. I get so many things lined up for them just because I already quit. I can really be a present
You can
mom.
save the school fee for kids care.
Yeah, student care fee is not cheap in Singapore. It's really
cheap.
not cheap.
I used to send my eldest one to student care, and I face that it's just a waste of time because I have a kampong to help me.
Yeah.
So they are not in student care. Yeah, but the thing is, you see that one of the things that I'm not that worried is because my extra care is still within the family. It's still within the family, so it's not that bad. But if you ask me if they are still in student care, yes, I think I would be facing the heartache as Josephine right now. Yeah, it would be a very, very different path to do that. But because that both of us are in the same business, I have the choice. I have extra people to help me, so that's why I still have my job. And Jo is able to, quit her job. Yeah, this is really a very big step. It's a very big step. Yeah. So now, let's go to the next topic. We all know now because of, I say that mostly the big major step that made her decision is because of this online business.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to ask her this business how has during these few years of being in this business, what actually lead her to make these decisions, that this business allow her to do that.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So, because I work as a marketing professional in Singapore in the private healthcare sector. So I'm in a clinic that deals in infertility and IVF and things like that. So egg freezing and all. So I have been every day busy creating content or creating marketing things and working for my company. And I really have little time for my family, even for my side hustle. So all along it's been like, but of course the good thing about this business is that even you don't quit your job, even you are working full time, you can still work on it. Because I just use 1 or 2 hours a day to after work or during lunch time or when I'm going on the way to work. There's pockets of free time. I just work on this business, replying inquiries, doing content, watching all the learning materials that we have here provided for us. Yeah, I mean it's all possible. And then after that, during weekends, I also spend a little bit time in the morning and wherever I'm free to work on this business. And for the longest 30 months, I have been doing this like as a side hustle. And why do I really, it's time now that I should go into full-time this business, because both our kids are in primary school. Yes, and then I would really love to be a present mom to go through their primary school journey with them, and also to guide them, because I see many cases like their academic aside. I mean, I really believe in behavior, like in student care and in school. There's things that we cannot control, like bad friends influence or student care might happen, something might happen here and there, like you cannot control such things. And then I want to have control over my kids' journey in the primary school, and I want to be there for them, and I want to be the first one that they run to every time they face a problem, even in school or like being bullied or things like that. So I just feel that when they are both in primary school, the more that I need to be there for them. Yeah, and then it doesn't how to say, I was still able to work and not compromise my income because of this business, which is so flexible. You know, I can just work on this during their school hours before I pick them up, and then when they come back home, I can be always fully present with them. Yeah. So we have, after many months of planning with Derek, my husband. So yeah, finally that this is the time that we should go all out, you know, and then focus on our family, on our peace, you know, expansion and things like that. Yeah. So
you are making me envy. You're making me envy. I really have to reflect, you know, say maybe
maybe
I should try again, you know. I may change my decision and decide to pick up my stay at home and see how long I last. Yeah. But then I'm really glad that because of this business that you are able to make these decisions, to take this big step to become a stay-at-home mom and really be there, you know, to be there, to be present, as much time as possible to be with your kids. Yeah. All right. So before we end, I must ask Joe.
yes.
Advice that you for the audience who are watching us live or even watching our replay on if you are interested or you are curious, you know, decisions that you have been, you know, hesitating, what advice would you give it to them?
Don't wait until a crisis happens, then you panic what to do. Build your plan B today, because
it takes time.
It takes time. It took me 30 months. Of course, some people will take shorter, some people will take longer, but it doesn't matter as long as you start building your side hustle today, because you will never know how many months down the road you will need this plan B to become your plan A, or you will never know, because we are so very easily being replaced at work. You quit. No, you know how many weeks that they took to find my replacement after I resigned? Just 2 weeks. 2 weeks they found my replacement already. So this is how easy we are being replaced at workplace. You see? So don't wait. Don't wait at the fence, you know, sit on the fence for so long, thinking that hey, whether I join or whether I not join, you know. Just try, because there's 30-day refundable policy here. I mean, it's really risk-free to check this business out, whether is it for you or not. Yeah, just try, you know, and just sign up for it and then see whether is it for you. Because don't wait until something happens and then you panic.
And then I always say that if you are watching our live, you happen to hop by our page, nothing happened for no reason. Things happen for a reason. It may be the opportunity for you, and it always says, you know, opportunity means it miss. Yeah, it may not come back.
Yes.
Yeah, so stop. You know, don't waste your time. You know, from our experience, you know, Joe spent 30 months. Yeah, I spent also a few months. You know, don't. We are helping to save time. We are helping to save time. Don't waste this time. You know, watching our live here, you know, give you the assurance. Just really register, go into Josephine page, you know, or register at my page and seek us, chat with us, take the next step in. As Josephine mentions, that there's 30 days refundable policies available. There's really no risk.
Yeah, no risk.
Yeah, the only risk I think is like your time, your time to really to watch it, and basically is that your time. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
I like what one of our business partners said about this 90 minutes webinar. Treat it as a life-changing Netflix for you. This 90 minutes might
good,
change. Yeah, good, right?
Yeah, good.
So credit to Monica. So really, this really might change your life. So I mean, we are not trying to be, it really changed our life, and we hope the same for you as well. Just treat it as a 90-minute Netflix, and it's free, no subscription for you to watch that webinar.
Oh, subscription. Yeah, correct. Yes, never need to pay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's see who we have here. Well, quite a number. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Thank you so much.
Lily says, the pandemic was a wake-up call for the world. Definitely. So how many people have changed, you know, for the better or for the worse?
Yeah.
You know, but definitely our life has changed for the better.
Yes.
That's for sure. Okay, so let's see. Hey, Adeline. sorry, using the phone, so you keep jumping up and down. You're jumping up and down. Okay, so seeking permission to do the parental duties from someone outside the family circles is ridiculous. Hello, Lily, don't that. Kudos to know more of that. Another that broke free and found her way. Yes, you did it. Congratulations,
Thank
Jo.
you.
Once again. Yeah, boss free.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it because you're jumping up and down, up and down. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine, for inviting me. Very happy to chat with all of you today.
You haven't had breakfast, right?
Bye-bye.
Let's go for second round.
Yeah, let's go for coffee.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
Bye-bye.